Hey, boys and girls. Over the next few classes, we're going to be talking about the 5 components of fitness. The 5 components of fitness. These are the different types of activities that we're looking for that can help you if you're doing workouts or just trying to have overall good health habits in terms of your physical body. These 5 components are the areas that you are going to want to work on. So we're going to talk about one of the 5 components today, and then the other 4 components we'll do later on. And we'll probably have 2 of them together at one lesson for 3 total lessons involving the 5 components of fitness. So the 5 components of fitness are cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, and body composition. All right, so again, that's cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, and body composition. So today we're going to be talking about cardiorespiratory endurance. And that's a really long word, cardiorespiratory. Okay? Practice saying that a few times. Cardiorespiratory. So cardiorespiratory endurance is the ability of your heart and your lungs to work together to provide oxygen to your muscles over an extended period of time. So anytime that we hear the word endurance, that means over a long time, okay? We're going to be doing something over and over and over again repeatedly, or we're going to be stretching something out for a long time, okay? So that word endurance means over a long period of time. So cardiorespiratory endurance, the ability of your heart and lungs to provide oxygen to your muscles over an extended period of time. So boys and girls, as you exercise and as you move, your muscles are using oxygen, very similar to what a car would use gasoline like. Okay, so we go to the gas pump, we fill up our car, we're able to drive it for a little while, but then eventually we have to fill it back up with gas again. So our muscles do the same kinds of things. As we move, our body uses up that oxygen and we have to give it more. Okay, we've got to take our muscles to the pump and fill them back up with oxygen. Okay, so the way that process works is as we breathe in, we inhale oxygen from the air around us, and that oxygen fills our lungs. So when we inhale, we're filling our lungs with oxygen. And at the same time, our heart is pumping. And the job of our heart is to pump blood. Okay? Your blood is how things travel around your body. So your heart is pumping your blood, and that blood is going to enter into your lungs where it picks up oxygen. Okay? Think of like little teeny tiny dump trucks, and they're going to come in and they're going to pick up their load of oxygen, and then they're going to drive it to the work site, which is the muscles. All right, so our heart's beating, blood goes into our lungs where it picks up oxygen, and then our heart continues to beat where that oxygen filled blood comes back into the heart, and then it keeps pumping and it distributes that oxygen through the blood all through the body, and delivers that oxygen to your muscles. All right. Once your muscles uses the oxygen, it's going to give off what we call carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is toxic to our bodies. So we have to get it out. We have to get rid of it. Okay, so our blood picks up that carbon dioxide and it travels back to the heart. And then it travels back to the lungs where it delivers that carbon dioxide. And when we exhale, we breathe out. We are breathing out carbon dioxide, okay, which is good for trees. Fun fact, okay? So that is how the heart and lungs work together to provide that oxygen to your muscles. So how can we help that process? Cardiorespiratory endurance is the ability of your lungs to do that process over an extended period of time. So the faster we move, or the more we move, the more oxygen we're using up. So now your heart and your lungs have to work harder to deliver that oxygen, okay? So what's happening is we exercise, we're more active, our heart beats faster, our breathing gets heavier, so we're bringing in more oxygen and getting rid of more carbon dioxide. And as our heart gets faster and our breathing gets faster, we start to get tired. And we're not able to sustain that. We're not able to do that for a really long period of time. So what we want to do with cardiorespiratory endurance is increase the amount of time that we're able to do that. So maybe we're able to start jogging and we can jog without stopping for 2 minutes. But then I can practice that, keep doing it daily. Go out and jog 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And then eventually our cardiorespiratory endurance is going to build up further, and we're going to be able to make it that 2 minutes without stopping, and then we're going to be able to gradually increase, and now maybe by the end of the year, I can go a whole 10 minutes without stopping, okay? So the more we work our heart and our lungs together to provide that oxygen, the better that process gets, and we're able to do it for longer periods of time. So how can we increase our cardiorespiratory endurance? By going out and elevating our heart rate and breathing. So activities like jogging, swimming, riding a bike. You could go for a hike. You could get on your scooter or skateboard and ride around your neighborhood. Okay? Any activity that is going to increase our heart rate and our breathing is going to benefit. It's going to increase our cardiorespiratory endurance. Now, last week I had you do the functional fitness tests or challenges, and one of those challenges was the step challenge. That step challenge, boys and girls, is a way that we can work on our cardiorespiratory endurance. And as a matter of fact, that's what I was measuring when we did that challenge, was your cardiorespiratory endurance. So, boys and girls, I have provided a few activities for you to complete today that are going to focus on getting your heart pumping and you breathing heavier, and that is a way to increase your cardiorespiratory endurance. Have fun, boys and girls. I'll see you next week as we continue with the 5 components of fitness.